Dito naman kay Senator Bato de la Rosa, ito ang exciting kasi ang sabi ng DOJ wala silang warrant, ang sabi ng DFA wala pa silang kopya ng warrant, ang sabi ng transnational crime wala rin daw silang warrant, at yung spokesman mismo ng ICC nagsabi walang warrant. Pero ang ating ombudsman, ewan ko anong description ng kanyang trabaho. Nakalimutan siguro niya basahin at i-remind yung sarili niya about Article 11 of the 1987 Constitution, Section 13. Naka-enumerate yung trabaho niya doon. With due respect po kay Ombudsman, hindi ata trabaho ng Ombudsman ito yung makikialam about sa ICC processes.
Po, attorney, nandun din kayo, no, sa Hong Kong, doon sa panahon na nandun si former President Rodrigo Duterte. Meron bang kaibahan? Or kahit yun, na-question nyo rin po yung legality nun? And dito
Yes.
po, sa paghahanda naman para po kay Senador Bato de la Rosa, if ever po.
Yung pagkadakip po kay Presidente Rodrigo Roa Duterte, maski anong English po ang gamitin nila, illegal talaga yon, no? Illegal talaga yon kasi hindi dumaan yon sa judicial process, judicial confirmation process here. Whether you apply Article 17 of 9851 or you apply the Rome Statute under Article 59, hindi talaga dumaan sa competent judicial authority yon. So maski anong English pa ang gamitin, illegal yon. Dito naman kay Senator Bato de la Rosa, ito ang exciting kasi ang sabi ng DOJ wala silang warrant, ang sabi ng DFA wala pa silang kopya ng warrant, ang sabi ng transnational crime wala rin daw silang warrant, at yung spokesman mismo ng ICC nagsabi walang warrant. Pero ang ating ombudsman, ewan ko anong description ng kanyang trabaho. Nakalimutan siguro niya basahin at i-remind yung sarili niya about Article 11 of the 1987 Constitution, Section 13. Naka-enumerate yung trabaho niya doon. With due respect po kay Ombudsman, hindi ata trabaho ng Ombudsman ito yung makikialam about sa ICC processes. Binasa ko, hindi ano doon. Hindi po kasali ito sa kanyang job description. And worse, itong ginawa niya even violates ICC rules, no? Kasi yung mga applications for warrants and warrant itself, kung sealed pa ito, no? Hindi ito pwede i-disclose unless allowed by the justices themselves, no? Ang ibig ba sabihin nito ay si Ombudsman Rimulya ay may authority from the ICC judges to reveal the contents of the warrant? Alam mo, he has to explain that because this is a grave violation of the rules in the ICC itself, because this is supposedly confidential. And as to why he divulged that, can give us many conjectures, no? Grounds for conjectures, such as but not limited to. Baka ginawa niya ito para matakot si Senator Bato de la Rosa. Kasi alam mo, they are capable of anything. Yung kay PRRD, ako din ng lead counsel doon, klaro yun, kidnapping. Ano ba ito? PRRD part number 2, De La Rosa version. So, kaya nga, sana naman they would heed the rule of law, no? Kung merong warrant, let it go through the proper processes. If they would treat it as an extradition, then follow the rules on extradition which became effective on November 10. If they follow surrender, because they are always barking that they will rely on Article 17 of RA 9851 on surrender, well, they must likewise understand that they have no rules and regulations. They have no IRR yet as to how surrender would be effectuated in the Republic of the Philippines. If they will tell us they will rely on Article 59 of the Rome Statute, hello, there is even a question now in the petition for certiorari which we filed questioning whether or not there is still legal basis on the part of the Philippine government to continually cooperate with the ICC in the light of the fact that we already withdrew from the Rome Statute effective March 17 of 2019. Now, granting ex argumenti gratia that Rule 59 or Article 59 would apply, wala pang specifics eh. Like for example, pupunta ka daw ng competent judicial authority. Wala pa nga tayong rules of procedure. Ano ba itong competent judicial authority na ito? MTC ba? O RTC ba? Or Court of Appeals ba? Ang sabi din dito sa the arrested person or the person shall be brought promptly before the competent judicial authority in the custodial state, which shall determine in accordance with the law of that state. So, kung law of that state, so Philippine law yan, Rules on Criminal Procedure. Sa Rules on Criminal Procedure natin, kailangan may warrant of arrest. It should comply with Article 3, Section 1 of the 1987 Constitution, which states that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. And as to how the due process of law would be observed, wala ding rules on procedure insofar as surrender is concerned. Kaya nga, with utmost due respect doon po sa ating kaibigan na prosecutor po na self-executing daw yung Section 17 of RA 9851. With utmost due respect, I digress and I do not agree simply because of the fact that the self-executing provision or non-self-executing provision per Manila Prince Hotel case, which he cited, applies only to constitutional state principles. It does not apply to statutes because statutes require publication. It requires the passage of implementing rules and regulations, and to a certain degree even kung may penal provision kailangan ka pa magpasa doon sa sa UP Law Center, no? So kaya hindi talaga yan self-executing provision, hindi pa nga naka-define yung rules of procedure po, kaya medyo mali.